Ayo, if this video found you, let's get cozy together. I'm gonna put like my blankie around my neck because I'm feeling just some like shoulder pain on my left side, which is my divine feminine side. We've been doing a lot of body recalibration. Oh my God, we're healing from the cells out. You dig me? Do you dig me? You feel me? Oh my God, I wish I had a heating pad right now. I'd put it like right there. The star seed struggle. It is real. Welcome. If you're new here, I'm Mystic Maya, and this is a safe space to have open dialogue. The type of dialogue that actually like fucking literally heals you from the cells outward, because we're going to be so real with each other and authentic and courageous. And there's going to be some divine messages. I got the animal oracle card deck here today, but I also like got this little ping, to just talk to you, and share a little bit about myself, because I feel like if we're riding this wave together, it's time just to know each other. I feel like half of you, we've been kicking it for the past few months, and I'm really grateful for you. And some of you, this is your first time here into this beautiful ecosystem, and I love to call my friends light hunters. And yeah, you know what? I kind of have my handy dandy, I call it the activation Bible. I'm not kidding. Oh my God. I literally call it the activation Bible. And like anytime I work on things or like I find cool concepts and I'm like, oh my God, I love this stuff and I want to talk to you about it. Like I print it out and laminated and all that jazz. Well, not laminated, but I put it in these fancy little clear things. So I definitely was a teacher in my past life, for sure. And now I'm doing it here because like I'm way too organized. Is anyone else like a teacher and has that vibe? But why am I... Oh yeah, I wanted to read you the manifesto. I'm not going to read maybe the whole thing because there's already a video that I created on that. But, when we write something holy, we got to just say it. Say it from the printer paper, you know what I'm saying? But a light hunter is not searching. A light hunter is remembering, not chasing. You're not chasing something outside of you. That part of you has burnt down to the crisp, to the ashes, okay? You're like a phoenix rising, for sure. So you're not chasing something outside of you anymore. You are softening into what has already been within you. You move differently. You're not rushing, and you're not hardening your heart. Like literally the amount of shit you've been through in your life, like you're even surprised yourself that you haven't closed your heart yet. So I feel you, and you're in the right space, because this is the space that we lead with the heart first. We're the type of people that like literally I should get a tattoo of a heart on my sleeve, like for real, like right here. You know how they have the tattoos that say mom? I'm gonna just say life. Like those ancient Americana tattoos. Oh my God, so good. But any hoosers, you little light hunter, you understand timing. And maybe actually that's something a little bit new for you, because at first you were a little mind boggled by timing because you were a little stuck in the 3D version of time, and then you started understanding quantum time and you realized that everything and nothing is happening both at the same time. Therefore, you are so multi-dimensional, electromagnetic. You're like walking light, water, and sound, and you realize that you are time. Like your energy is the clock. And that means that you're operating beyond the facade of the matrix. You do not force, you do not grip. There's a version of you that has done all those things. And you're really grateful for that version, right? Because you got to learn so much about yourself. Like, talk about self-love on crack, right? It's like you have to know the depths of your shadows and what doesn't work for you to really start to appreciate your authentic self. And that's pretty much where you're at. You're at like a tipping point, a cracking point. Like everything's cosmically cracking, crack, 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 crack. Why are we saying crack all the time? Oh, I hope YouTube doesn't flag me for saying that. But you're just, you know what I'm saying? You're like this beautiful, like, blossoming flower right now from the cracks, from the crivets. And a light hunter knows how to wait, right? But you're not waiting passively. You're waiting actively because you understand that you are time. Therefore, you are a co-creator with the universe. So it's like, it's you and the creator. Therefore, like, divine timing is at hand. And you understand that when you're actively patient, you're creating even in the stillness. You dig? You dig me? You dig a dog me? I'm a little tired. It's late, okay? But yeah, you know how to like listen to the subtle energy now. And your subtle body, which is everything. Your body speaks to you. Just like I'm here, like with my little blankets, because like my body right now is like literally speaking to me. And I have learned to understand that like my shoulder right now is hurting me on the left side. It's because I'm carrying slash recalibrating a lot of just like divine feminine authenticity. And I'm going through a lot in my personal journey right now within my sovereign path as a woman. And like, no shit, my shoulder's fucking hurting me like a bitch. Like, oh my God, like what? Like shit. And I'm like, I've learned to be kind and recognize like, oh, right. Emotionally, I'm purging all of this old programming. Like, of course my body is speaking to me. So it's like, today I did some breath work and I just like try to put heat on it and just kind of allowed myself to have grace in the fact that, yeah, my body's going to feel a little broken, but that's a part of the recalibration. Like, we have to understand that when our body is healing from the cells out, it's going to be a little bit uncomfortable at first. It will be a little uncomfortable as your cells rejuvenate, right? So if your body is hurting right now, first of all, comment down below where is it hurting? And now I'm being called to put the Light Hunter manifesto aside and open the Bible again, Activation Bible, because I have this really cool grid that actually shows like what happens in the body, right, when it's like hurting. So let me just name a few and let me know down below like if any of these resonate with you. So the head and brain, overthinking and perfectionism, mental pressure or overload, identity confusion, resistance to intuition, and spiritual connection. So like if you're feeling pressure or any pain in the head, it could be that you're kind of off balance in the sense where you're overly focusing on those things. So your upper back is where you house like old emotional wounds, unresolved grief, lack of emotional support. Shoulders, whew, that's me. What's up? That is me right now, okay? Pressure, burden of overwhelm, taking on too much responsibility, difficulty asking for help or delegating. Yeah, that checks out. That definitely checks out. But I feel like, honestly, I'm doing good. Yes, but also, like, I feel like that's what I'm purging out of my body. But, you know, it could also just tell me okay, I just got to accept that. Yeah. I mean, we out here on a hermit journey. Of course, we're doing things alone. But that's the whole recalibration, actually, because I just got divorced. But it feels like 10 years ago. That's what's so weird. It was like a year ago, but it feels like 10 because I've lived like so many lives. I'm like a wild fucking cat. Like, I swear, the amount of shit I've done and been through emotionally, physically, in 365 days is like, damn, son. Whew, I mean, woman. I'm a woman. I ain't no son. I am a son, though. I'm bright like the sun. All right. Anyways, the stomach is anxiety, fear, and worry. Difficulty digesting is like your emotions, right? So it's like unresolved emotions and experiences from your past, or like current emotions that just like hit you wrong, you know? Lack of trust in self or intuition. Arms and hands, overgiving or difficulty receiving, inability to reach out for support, feeling powerless or unworthy. Lower back is financial fear, feeling unsupported, survival stress. The pelvis is creative or sexual blocks, low sense of worthiness, suppressed sexual or creative energy. Yeah, that's an important one. That sucks if that's happening, right? We want that chi, that schmetrical chi to be open and vibing, because why not? Anyways, neck and throat, suppressed communication, fear of expressing feelings, struggling to say no, difficulty speaking one's truth. Your chest is grief, heartbreak, sorrow from the past, guarding against vulnerability. Let's see what else. Lungs is also grief, sadness, difficulty taking in life, emotional heaviness. Your liver is where you house suppressed anger and frustration, resentment that you're holding in, indecision, and feeling stuck. And then the hips is a big one. That's fear of moving forward, difficulty letting go, unresolved past emotions or trauma, uncertainty about life's paths. So let me know if any of those resonate with you, and now you kind of understand, the mind-body connection, and then, knowing kind of where you house your emotional residue and distortion. That now can give you data on what positive affirmations, right, you can create to recalibrate it from the mental, because we are what we think. Like, our body is like literally like sorry, my pain right now is like so nar that I'm like, talking feels a lot. It's like a pinched nerve, Oh. We're definitely gonna have to do breath work. Extra. I did like an hour today. Shit, man. We gotta do more. We gotta overdose on the breath work, man. By the way, if you're really new here, like, I use comedy to heal. And to connect, man. What was I saying though? Oh yeah, but like so the mind, right, works hand in hand with the brain. So you can flip the stagnant. I'm always like, Maya, why do you lick your lips a million times when you're recording? Oh my God, every time I look back at these videos, I'm like, Maya. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm just having an evening. Like, okay, let me just finish this thought bubble, and then we're going to get into like the personal. We're just going to chit chat as cosmic homies, because I feel like this like channeled message, like, you're going to take what you need from the personal element, right? Because we're all sacred mirrors of each other to some extent. So maybe there'll be something that I'll say that you'll be like, oh my God, like, she's speaking my fucking language. So let me finish this thought. But mind-body connection, right? So basically, wherever you're feeling resistance and pressure, you want to link the mind and the body together, and having positive affirmations that kind of take the limiting pressure and then flip it into a liberating belief really helps. For example, right? I'll use myself as an experience or an example. My shoulder really hurts, right? And it says like difficulty asking for help or delegating. So I can start affirming to myself, it is safe for me to ask for help. It is safe for me to ask for help. It is safe for me to ask for help, right? So you can train the mind, and like it will link to the body and its own incredible intelligence. But you also want to link that with breath work, because that's also something like so vital, as we want to like use our life force energy, our breath, to cleanse everything from the inside out. Like, yeah, so that's a wrap on that. Damn. If you're still here, thank you, because it's one of those days where I'm not feeling like so 100%, but I'm still showing up to like kick it with you because you're my homie and I love you, and I missed you, man. I missed you. So what's up? Tell me what's up. You tell me what's up. I'm gonna take a moment and just take a nap real quick. Can we just like nap together? Like not in a weird way, just like yeah, that got awkward. Gotta be careful what you say on YouTube these days. Oh my god. Okay, story time. Story time. Come gather next to the light. So I'll tell you about the year I've had. The cliff notes, because shit. We don't got like s'mores and shit to like really gather around the fire for that full story. But the synopsis is, okay, hold on. Ugh, I don't like this angle. But you know, hold on. You see that piece? It's a Shakespeare piece. That honestly is a great way to describe. So I was married, right? Amazing soul, my ex. Honestly, I still love the guy in a sense of like from a soul perspective, because he's an incredible being. And I have so much respect for him. And honestly, I'm proud of us because we ended things like Buddhas. We didn't really dabble in the anger. It was just like, okay, it's not working. Like, you've got a mission, I've got a mission. Like, we can't convince each other to be in something that doesn't feel alignment for both parties. And honestly, he's a G, because I mean, I had my doubts since day one, but love is a risk, and it's not something you planned, right? But I think when I met my ex, I was so used to, like, my nervous system was so used to a-holes, you know? Like those motherfucking narcissists and avoidant motherfuckers. Excuse my French. So when I met my ex, he was like so safe and so peaceful. Like finally, like all the self-love work I was doing, because at that time before I met him, I was like on a really deep awakening. I met him when I just moved to Israel, but like I was 2 years like sober, like sober, super into my Buddhahood. I was chanting a lot then, and I just moved from California to Israel, and I actually read the book You Can Heal Your Life by Louise Hay at 23, and it changed my whole fucking world. Like that book honestly is why I'm still living, because I had a lot of depression and suicidal tendencies growing up. And it was something that like I kind of dealt with in silence, because it was kind of taboo to talk about it, right? Like I grew up in a household where it's like, it's not okay to go to therapy. Like your emotional wellness like really didn't matter. And if you tried to make it a thing to matter, it's like you crazy. You know what I'm saying? And at this point, I have no resentment to my past. I know that my parents were doing the best that they could with the tools they had, but it is a part of my evolution. So, like, I share my story without holding the weight of resentment towards my past. It's more like seeing it for what it is, because it really built me to the person that I am today. And yeah, so when I met my ex, he was very safe. And we had fun together. It was so nice. We would just like, we would flow. It's like, he was like the first man I met that I didn't have to chase. It just kind of happened organically. And I loved that. We would surf. We actually met surfing. And he was obsessed with coffee in California, like I am, still am. And I don't know, one thing led to another. It was just natural. Like, I swear, we met and like we were inseparable. But, you know, anxious attachment, what do you call it? Codependent? Yeah, I had to work on that one too. We're all learning, right? Love, that's the thing. Love, love, love. Oh, it teaches us so much when we come into any union, right? Whether it's a karmic contract, a soulmate contract, a twin flame contract, like whatever your contract you want to be signing, right? With your heart. You're learning. You're learning sacred lessons of yourself. And every time you get better. Every time you get better. And the truth is, since the moment I met my ex, I knew something was missing. I did, okay? Like, I did. And I'm not going to get into that personal detail, but I did feel like something wasn't to my desire, right? But at that time, it was just so nice having someone so safe, you know, and playful. And like, I settled. I settled because that's what I knew at that time. But we were together for like 7 years. And change is the most constant thing. So you begin to grow. You begin to evolve, especially me. Like, I'm a fucking spiritual junkie. Like, I grow. I just want to grow. I love self-development. Give me that shit. I eat it like Cheerios. You know what I'm saying? Okay. So I was growing at a very rapid pace. And my partner at the time was like, I can't keep up with you. I cannot keep up with you. Like, he didn't really want to grow. He wanted to stay the same. So we kind of grew apart a little bit. And again, I'm giving you like the cliff notes, you know? But it was just like, got to a point where it was just evident, like, holy shit, like, I'm not the same woman that I am when I met you. And I kind of like want a partner that's going to like want to do the work with me, you know? And like share the passion for the collective, you know? Like, so yeah, we kind of just hit a wall, and it got to a point where like I was really feeling so numb inside, where I was like, I know everything on the outside looks so amazing. And that's honestly what was annoying, is like, or why maybe I stayed even longer, because on the outside everything looked so beautiful. It's like, why would you cry you have like 80% of your cup full. Like, who are you to want 100%? Like, how dare you? How dare you want 100%? Like, can't you just like fucking be grateful for the 80%? Like, how dare you? How dare you aim higher? That's like kind of the old programming that was in my head. And like, we literally just got married too. I was like, fuck, like, now we get a divorce after 2 years. We're going to be that couple that like, oh my God. But we did it, you know, I did it. I could not stand another moment feeling numb. And it got to a point where I was like, I gotta set not only myself free, but I gotta set this beautiful soul free, because the more that I don't want to be here, the more I'm blocking his infinite potential. And I want him to be happy. I want him to experience a divine love, you know? And like, what's wild is this whole awakening started, okay? I did a hypnosis, like a past life regression. No, what does he call it? Past life experience. Forgot. The teacher didn't call it regression. But anyways, a past life experience. And it broke me. It broke me. It broke me in the best possible way, but like something about that fucking activation. I went deep into the ocean, like literally my whole like where my psyche took me, I was like, holy shit, you're a fucking unicorn, you. But I literally saw myself like going into Atlantis as a mermaid. I rode a dragon, like I got the golden keys, like things got real, okay? Like so mystically, enchantingly real. And I just remember it took me a while to really integrate that experience, but like I realized how I have one fucking life. And if I don't live it authentically, I'd rather just die. Like seriously. I know that sounds like, you're so dramatic. But really, I was like, I need to make changes in my life because I want to do big things. I want to live this life for me. I want to be sovereign. I want to be sovereign, man. So, I answered the call. I answered the fucking call. I had to take the scary step, and I used my voice, which was, an activation in itself, as someone who had a very blocked throat chakra for a long time, especially growing up, right? I was told that I'm too much, my voice wasn't valued, like there's all those things that I'm sure you also experience, because it's a part of the human experience, right? We feel less than, and it takes us on this fucking journey of like growth if we choose to, right? So flashback to now, I'm divorced. It's going to be a year, and again, there's so much I can unpack in this story, but I chose myself. And you know how hard that is for someone who's a people pleaser, past people pleaser. I ain't a people pleaser anymore. And I feel like if you're here with me, you resonate with this. Like, let me know down below in the comments if you see yourself in what I'm saying, because you're an awakened one. Yeah, you got a big mission too. And that's the thing. It's like when we got a big mission to do like serious light grid work on this planet, we got to make a lot of people unhappy. Because you can't be liked by everyone if you're really going to be sovereign. Eventually you find your soul tribe. But until you shake all the residue of distortion off of you, you're going to make a lot of people in your close circle very disappointed. I'm on a hermit's journey. I do feel alone. And I'm grateful for it, because honestly, I'm cleaning up house. I only want people around me who truly have my well-being. I have no energy for masks anymore. And the thing about an awakening journey, and when you go into hermit, you're refining your psychic abilities, right? You feel me? I know you do. I know you do, boo. So when you do that, when you spend enough time alone and you go out into the world, you're like a pro at vibration. You're a pro. You can read the fucking room. I mean, you could do it before, but now you can read minds, So it's like I can tell when someone is fucking bullshitting me in a second. I remember, I'll close it at this, okay? Last story, but like I was traveling in Nicaragua, right? And I downloaded Bumble. Yep, I don't usually do all that bullshit, but I was influenced because that was like the first time I was actually social. Downloaded the app with like some friends I met, you know, shits and giggles. And they're like, oh my, like my friends, they're like, or friends, you know, your travel homies that you meet. But we were creating the bio, and I was like, I literally put on my bio, like, don't bullshit me, because I can read your aura in a second. Like I can tell what's going on. And it's just like so funny, because that's exactly what happened. And even though I went on a few dates and I knew what was happening, I was like, we're collecting data. We're collecting data for the human experience. But seriously, I swear, most men that meet me, they're like, you're so intense. Because I literally don't know how to be inauthentic, that it scares the living shit out of all of their illusions. And that's fine with me. I'd rather be alone anyways. No, not really. I do want a divine love. I do. Like, who doesn't want a divine love? Do you want a divine love? I think you do. That type of beautiful love. Oh my God. I do believe it exists. But at this point in my life, I'm not looking for it. I'm really not. I'm open to it, but I'm not looking. I'm not looking. I'm really enjoying being independent and like just cleaning up house from the inside out, you know what I mean? And like really tuning into my inner garden. And there's like this energy that I keep tapping into of this like twin flame love that's like quite interesting. I'm going to write a book about it probably. It's one of those loves that you write a book about. That's a different video in itself. But I do a little bit of channel messages on this reading, because I feel like 2026 is the year of divine love. It's 2025 was all about getting so fucking real, right? And I think 2026, there's still like the last few people who haven't really, they're just awakening now. Like they had kind of a late start to the game, so to speak. But 2026 is all about divine union. Divine masculine and feminine energies coming together for the for the betterment of humanity. So they're not using, but they're kind of like, yeah, they're using their love to lead, to be thought leaders. And they're meeting each other whole and complete, right? The hallmark version of love is dying, where it's like, oh, my partner completes me, my missing piece. Nah, there's no missing piece in the fucking divine love game, baby. You're already whole, you're already complete, right? It's not about performance, it's about purpose. So if you want more of that love, let me know down below, because we can channel that energy. Because it finds me at like 3 a.m. I'm like, are you fucking kidding me? I'm like sleeping right now. I don't want to channel this fucking this energy. Leave me alone. But it comes, it creeps. So we got divine love in the house. We do. Anyways, I hope you had fun listening to me talk like this. Let me know if you like this personal story type of vibrations, because I do feel like I'm naked. I feel naked in front of you, like for real, like like shit. Whew. It's a lot. Oh, I heard like ringing. Okay. Well, anyways, I'm gonna put the mic down, but licking my lips again. I hope that you really just take what you need and leave behind what you don't. I feel like the main message here is like, my dearest one, you be brave. You be brave out there. You follow your heart no matter what anyone tells you, because you know deep down in your soul what you got to do and what you believe in and what you want. So don't you let anyone tell you that your dreams aren't valid or real, because they are. And your intuition, man, your intuition is the motherfucking boss, okay? It is. Fucking love this light. Like, I just got this thing. I'm like, damn, what's up? Do you see me? I see you. I'm such a clown. Okay. Are you a clown too? We're just all clowning around in this cosmic maze of life, right? Wait, actually, let me take a breath from the nose. I'm like taking it from the mouth. Whoa. What the fuck, Maya? Okay, I'm going to bed. I love you. I'll see you soon. This message was so fucking weird. Like, let me know if you like this weirdness. Not that I'm really gonna care too much because I'm on a mission not to give a shit. But I do give a shit, kind of. Like, you're the only one I give a shit about. Because I like you. Like, you're my light hunter. You're family. So, yeah. I do care what you have to say, but, like, I don't. Anyways, I'm not gonna take it to the grave. That's what I'm trying to say. Okay, light, can you not do that? I'm trying to end the video. Like, hello. Okay, bye. See you tomorrow.